And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to say the word sponge. And you guys are going to say the first word that pops into your head, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, sponge.
Sponge.
Yellow.
Sponge. That's mine.
I command you, as King of the Britons, to stand aside.
I move for no man.
Hey, can I bring Anne?
Who?
Anne. You know, she's the girl I'm kind of hanging out with.
I haven't met him.
Yes, you have.
Michael had met Anne.
It's the Al Travis Show. We've got him, Garrett Jackson, talking all things sports here in Minnesota. Garrett, how are you doing today, my friend?
Pretty good, my Al.
Good.
But I will say the sports have really been changing in the past week and a half from last week. I don't know about you. We have ups and downs, shocking filings, and you go, what's going on for sports?
Well, let's discuss them. Quasi Adolfo Menza, Cam, as I like to call him, the president of the Minnesota Vikings, out as the president of the Minnesota Vikings. And this, after he got an extension just last May. Loved you in May, hate you in January. Your thoughts on getting rid of the president of the Minnesota Vikings?
Shocked is one of the big words for me. I think a lot of people point out the McCarthy situation where it came out O'Connell did not want to play him. He wanted Donald back, and Crazy said no.
Yep.
And a lot of people are saying the first year he was there. I'm not really pointing to that one because it's his first year. You know, he didn't know how to do it. Nobody's like the Eagles, Howie Roseman, I think. But he did give us a Hawkinson. He did give us Dallas Turner, like the kicker Weicker. He gave us a lot of great things. I think it just didn't work out.
Well, and again, you're so great in May, and now you're terrible here. I think there's something, I think you bring it up, with the coach, right? Mm-hmm. They had different ideas on where to go. He spent $300 million, Cam did, and really brought us a lot of great Minnesota Vikings. The difference being is he could take talent that you've seen and bring it in, but he didn't do real well in the drafts.
Yeah.
He brought Turner, but about the only thing he's done in about 4 years is that guy. And that's where a team really builds, right? You get those best players that can show up. I get it. I think it's more of a coaching thing. I think the two of them butted heads. And if you're the Wolves, you're like, I'm liking what the coach of the year, from last year did. I'm going to keep him. I think that's where that came down to. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not. That was probably the safe move because everyone loves being around Colin. You see what he did with Cousins. You see what he did with McCarthy. You saw what he did with Donald. And not even the year where Cousins went down and he had to go with Dobbs and I don't even know all the others. And it just did not work out for the two of them. But I wish Crazy a whole best of luck in his future endeavors.
That's fair enough. And he'll find some place. These guys always find some new home to land, and he is relatively good with some things at his job, so they'll be just fine. Let's talk. We got to talk the playoffs, the Super Bowl, because that will be coming up before you get back on the program with us. Mm-hmm. You have number 2 New England facing number 1 Seattle, with our man, the red man, Sam Darnold. Who are you going with right now? The big money has Seattle by 4.5.
I will go with Seattle because I don't know if you saw this. Out of all the quarterbacks that came out of the University of Southern California, only one has played in the Super Bowl, and it's our guy, Sam Darnold. Out of all the quarterbacks. But I do think it will be a close game, probably maybe a 24-21. Hopefully not a repeat of the last time these two teams played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole different cast of characters. I really am hoping for Sam Darnold to get it. It will embarrass Minnesota more, but that guy came here, gave us everything. He played through every game, hurt or not. He's playing with Seattle with his pectoral muscle thingy, and he still does things. I am a Sam Darnold fan. 14 wins for us, 14 wins for Seattle, first round bye, 2 big wins. I can't go against the kid. New England's had more than their share. I'm for Seattle. Just throwing it
If they win, I will try my best to get a Sam Darnold Seahawks jersey and wear on the next one.
I love that. Oh, I got to try to do that too.
Yeah.
I would love that. Get your Sam Darnold Minnesota jersey right next to your Sam Darnold Seahawks jersey and see which one I wear more. Oh, I kind of like that. All right, other news we got to talk about real quick. Minnesota Twins got rid of their president, Derek Falvey. That didn't seem as shocking to me.
Mm-mm.
Now, I don't know if it was his idea or not to gut the Minnesota Twins, but they gutted the Minnesota Twins. And after, I think Minnesota fans deserve better. They got to start somewhere, and I think that's a sacrificial lamb. But if you're in on the decision to get rid of everybody we had, I'm okay with seeing you go. Your thoughts on Derek Falvey leaving?
Not surprised. They were giving up everybody, and I think I saw an article where the owners were trying to take it on the fans, like, "Oh, well, we don't know, we didn't know that." It's like you knew what was happening with the team, you knew it, and the fans voiced their displeasure, and you didn't listen to them. So, it's about time we need some change for that organization.
All right, and one last thing. Ant is an all-star, which I don't think is really surprising. His 4 times now in a row. Ant is a fantastic player. He doesn't make the starting lineup, which I can't see who I'd take off, so I'm not against that. I'm glad he's there. But the one I want to ask you about is LeBron makes the all-star reserve list, continuing his 22-year reign as an all-star. Do you think LeBron James at 41 or whatever he is an all-star, or is this... We just want him to keep being LeBron and let us see the king. And he's like Elvis Presley in the bigger years.
I think I mean, the stats are there. I mean, he's done well.
You think he's a top 15 player in the West?
Well,
no,
not that far. No.
Okay.
But I mean, you gotta keep LeBron in there, but I do see where you're coming from, my friend. So.
Only because people want to take their pictures with him. I'm not opposed to it, but this idea that his streak continues, well, it will until he passes on or gets out of the game because people want to see the guy who's been there for forever. I get it. I don't know if it's an all-star worthy, but that being said, it'll be interesting to see LeBron James on this end of the bench as the last guy in the All-Star game. See if he'll get playing time, but see if he should. Sir, I got to fly. I'm out of time. Appreciate you being on the program.
All right. Thanks, Al.
All right. You got him. Garrett Jax on the Al Travis Show.